Welcome to Driving and Vibing. What is the vibe today? Today, I want to talk about getting out of your comfort zone and taking small steps or small changes to improve your chances of success, both in wellness and in your gaming career. The first thing I want to talk about is getting out of your comfort zone. And I have some examples of this, both in and out of gaming, that maybe I could have avoided early on in some of my journey adventures, but you live and you learn, of course, and it's always going to be a learning curve. These journeys of yours, journeys of mine, all of them are new stages of journey, and I'm learning and I'm advancing and I'm going into new uncomfortable areas, so out of my comfort zone. I'm getting used to them, and then they become sort of comfortable, right? Or comfortable as a whole. And that will allow you, those small changes towards these goals will allow you to get in and out of comfort zones, fluently, which in turn will help with your successful journey, right? I'm gonna start out with gaming. And I'm gonna start out with some things that I did in the past that I think could possibly help some other people, right? Because when I was gaming and I was in a competitive gaming, I was heavily competitively gaming in my earlier years, I would say that I was really stuck in comfort. Okay, I was in my comfort zone. I did not want to leave it. And because of that, I didn't try new opportunities. For example, maybe trying out for new teams, because I was in a comfort zone of playing with the same players. I was playing with my friends, right? Because you become friends with these people. And I was kind of not willing to move forward with that part of my journey, because I was kind of afraid to leave that comfort zone of mine. Now, had I gone out of my comfort zone and tried out for other teams, met new players, could I have advanced my gaming career a little further? I think I could have. And I knew after several years, I kind of knew that was a routine I was following, but I never really ended up getting out of it. If I had the mindset I do now, I would have pushed forward. But I didn't really have the mindset that I had now. I was set in my comfortable ways, and I just played with the same players over and over, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but it didn't align the teams that I was playing with, the friends that I was playing with, in a competitive sense, were not aligning with my goals. Sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone. So in the same time period, while playing these games, I was also playing with lots of significantly better players than me, higher level, professional players. I was playing with professional players, and the game I'm talking about is Counter-Strike. Let's just throw that out. One of the best games ever made, the game I've been playing forever, and I still dabble in it, right? And it's just, that's what I was playing. So I played with some professional players. I played with a lot of different players, and I was able to hold my own, right? So that's kind of one of those things where I kind of knew I could have probably played at a higher competitive level. But at the same time, I did know that I was capping myself by staying in my comfort zone, but I never really moved forward. And because I became aware of that, that's where I made the mistake of not moving forward, right? You live and you learn, of course. But if you find yourself in a situation, in kind of the same situation, or where you're just stuck in kind of a comfort zone, but you want to advance, whether it's competitive or casual, or you want to branch out and meet new players, take a step out of that comfort zone, right? Take a step out of that comfort zone, start to meet new people, meet new players, and you will, if you think about it in the past, you've done this before to get to the kind of the comfort that you are now. You have done this to get to meet the players you probably already know now, or the people in life that you already know now. So you've already done it before, you can kind of do it again, right? So getting out of your comfort zone is important to be able to move forward, not only in gaming, but in life. If you are stuck in, kind of a comfort zone where you do the same routine every single day, and you are comfortable doing that, but whether these habits that you are part of your routine are good or bad for you. If you get stuck in that routine, but you want to try to better yourself and you're kind of unwilling to step out of that comfort zone of yours, you more than likely will have a more difficult time proceeding in that wellness journey. An example would be not going to the gym, right? If you are comfortable with just getting, the gym might not be a good one. Let's use nutrition. If you're comfortable with the nutrition you have, and let's say you have a certain way that you like to eat and cook foods and all of this stuff, if you want to expand that, but you're kind of at the point where you don't know if you don't really want to cook other meals or learn how to do other meals, it's really baby steps towards that. If you take baby steps, you'll be able to break out of the comfort zone. But just trying new stuff and breaking out of that comfort zone, 9 times out of 10 people are pleasantly surprised with how easy it is to step out of that comfort zone and then kind of become acclimated. The human body is very good at adjusting and acclimating itself, and the mind as well, to different scenarios and different situations. So getting out of that comfort zone is not only good for progressing your wellness journey, but also for your mental state, right? And you can take baby steps to be able to get out of your comfort zone. You can take baby steps. Just like I said in nutrition, you don't have to go overboard to go out of your comfort zone. You can simply start with one thing. Let's say you want to just maybe focus on lunches. You want to do a healthier lunch. You can just do whatever you are in your comfort zone. You can do whatever you're comfortable with in the breakfast and lunch area, but maybe you just want to change your lunches. Do a little bit of research. What I started with was just taking out all the fast food that I was eating for lunch, and I put sandwiches in there, lunch meat sandwiches on whole wheat bread or multigrain, whatever your preference is, and eating lunch meat, I would put lunch meat on there, cheese, and then I would put maybe like mayonnaise, depending on what the sandwich was. But that's what I would do for my lunch, and then I would expand from there. Let's say I made just a sandwich and I tried to eat the sandwich and I was still hungry. Well, the next day I would add more meat, or I would grab some carrots. Sometimes I just put a bag of carrots, or you can, get some chips. If you have some chips that you like, at least you are using chips as opposed to fast food. Your chips and a sandwich as opposed to fast food. And you're making a healthy step there. And then your lunch, you stepped out of your comfort zone in the aspect of lunch, and then now lunch is becoming more comfortable. You can kind of try new things, right, without stressing about it, and then you can move on to other aspects of your nutrition. Same goes for wellness. Let's say you're really walking, you like walking, and this happens to me too. I get stuck in kind of my workout mode, or I get stuck in running mode, like building endurance. But you can step out of what you are doing for your fitness and kind of test the waters in baby steps to improve your overall fitness journey, right? And your wellness journey in that aspect. And there's something you can do to, just for your fitness. I mean, it is very, very, very important to take baby steps. It is very important to take baby steps while taking those steps outside of your comfort zone at times. You don't have to do it all the time to be able to move forward, not only in your health and wellness journey, but your gaming career as well. Taking these steps, making sure that if you get stuck in your comfortable ways, and you continuously do that, but it's not helping you progress in your health and wellness journey or your gaming journey, you are not going to be able to progress forward in that journey, especially if you're seeking to better yourself or better your game. Stepping out of your comfort zone and taking baby steps to get there will be what it takes to make that happen and reach your goals. Okay. There's my rant about that. So if you enjoyed what you're listening to, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It greatly helps out the channel. Tell your friends if you think they could, utilize some of the information here. If you have any tips that you use in regards to getting out of your comfort zone, or baby steps you have used in the past or do currently use, to better your health and wellness journey or your gaming career, by all means, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear them and, you know, maybe try some of them myself. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Later, dreamers.